Hi everyone, this is Vishakha Pawar from Guru Gobind Singh Polytechnic and in today's session we will talk about JavaScript values and variables. So let's first have a look on agenda that we will cover in this session. We will just cover three topics. First will be values, further followed with the variables, and lastly we will move on to the various operators and expressions in JavaScript. Web page contains a lot of information along with few pictures sprinkled about to catch your attention. In HTML, you place information you want to display between varieties of HTML tags. In HTML, all values are treated as text. That is, when you enter 10, HTML treat it not as a number that can be used in a calculation but as a number that you might use in a street address such as 10 Downing Street. JavaScript uses basically six kinds of values, that is number, string, boolean, null, object and function. First, let's start with number. A number is a numeric value that can be used in a calculation. String. A string is text that is enclosed within the quotation marks. It is called as a string because characters are strung together to form the text. A string can also contain numbers, but those numbers cannot be used in the calculation unless the developer performs some JavaScript magic to it. So the number 10 Downing Street is a part of a string, cannot be directly used in a calculation. Next is Boolean. A Boolean is a value that is either false or true, which is represented as 0 or non-zero. As you might summarize, a Boolean value is used to help a JavaScript make a decision, such as evaluating whether or not use entered her email address in order form. Maybe as shown in the figure, registration form is either shown or hide, so it can be used with the help of Boolean. Next is null. There is nothing to the null value. Really, I mean nothing. That's what null means. Null is the absence of any value. It might wonder why you did need to use such a value. But as you will see, when you start writing sophisticated JavaScripts, there will be times when you need to use such variable where we represent no value until JavaScript assigns to a variable. For example, probably you want to assign null to a variable used for customer's first name until the customer enters his or her name on the form. Object. An object is a value. This means that a document is a value and so are a window and a form. You will see various objects used in day-to-day life. As shown in the figure, there are various small objects available on the screen. So all these are objects and the object itself is having one value in the JavaScript. And last but not least, functions. A function performs an action when you call the function in a JavaScript, such as when you call the alert function to display a message or some various kind of functions that you need. There are mainly two kinds of function, predefined and customized. Predefined function is already created for you in JavaScript such as alert, etc. And the function which you are defining, which you are going to customize, such as display hello world or move the screen, click on this, show graph, anything whatever you want to give. Those are the various functions. Thank you for attending this session. For any queries, drop a mail to me